You on?
Yes.
Okay. November 7th, 2016, special council meeting at 6 p.m. The purpose is to discuss and make possible appointment to vacant council seat. Roll call?
Blevins,
Yes.
Oberlin,
Yes.
Frisbee,
Yes.
Berlin.
The first one is to discuss names submitted for vacant council seat for Councilman Whelans. Currently, there are two that have submitted. You can see the agenda there. But there's two people that did show interest as far as to fill that seat. We can talk about both of them. One is a Lee Armstrong, and the other one is Lana Tompkins. And I believe it's Lana or Lana. I don't remember which way she pronounces that. But here is those for you guys to look at. We can go through and discuss them. Just so you are aware, the 30-day rule is in play. And I think we're right at that with Terry's seat, the former president. That one, there's two options there. You can go through and appoint one of those two that have submitted, or if you believe that neither one would fit that seat, you can go through and not make a selection, which would force the mayor's hand to appoint that. Yeah. So those are the two options. Once we go through it and discuss those two individuals for who you would like to put in there, if that is the route that you go, then I also have a letter to read on another individual as well. Okay, based off of you both being, or you all being able to look at those two, discussion, you want to start with, who you want to start with? Let's start with Lee.
Okay.
We'll start with Lee.
He was formerly a firefighter, he was Rex, served with him on the fire department. He also was previously a member of this council. Oops, just to remind me not to be late.
5 minutes late, but okay.
I've been going off since 20 after I printed some stuff. I share with everybody later. Anyways, so, and traffic, believe it or not, but the, Lee has been on council, so he knows what council's about. He's been a member of the community, had done public service, through the fire department and other avenues, so he would bring experience to the table, although it's been a number of years since he's sat at the table. The other candidate was very strong in the interview for a position here at the village, and I think would bring value too. So I guess I don't necessarily feel extremely strongly one way or the other, because I think we're probably both qualified individuals.
Okay. Anyone else want to throw their 2 cents in? I'm going to backtrack Bob a little bit, say let's stay with Lee for the current one, and then we'll jump over to Lana.
I know Lee didn't do a full term.
Okay.
He left his term early, so I filled his seat, Lee's seat when they left.
Okay.
Was there a reason why he left earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as he had a decent reason about it.
Good reason.
I don't know if we could say, but
Yeah.
But you
Just
don't
leave
have to, I just wanna know if it was just
it was
because
a
he's,
reason.
Yeah.
if it's legit, it's fine, if it,
What he, I mean,
just got tired of it.
the time he was on, I guess he did okay. Or Bob was on, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his heart in it, I mean, he liked going.
Okay. You two have any discussion?
I don't know either one of them personally, no.
So let's jump over to the other one, Lana. And Bob's discussed her a little bit. If you're not familiar, I was not, even though I've been here forever, it seems like. She was the individual that was here when we were discussing the zoning with the Dollar General. So Bob shared his, anyone?
That's the first I met her. Yeah, I met her.
Okay.
I've seen him around, I don't know if I've seen her around, so I met her.
And she did interview for the position of Emily's interviews, and she was a strong candidate.
Very strong.
Yeah. So I don't think we go bit wrong with either of them.
Okay.
But plus they volunteered, so that's a big plus. If somebody raised their hand and said, I'll volunteer.
Yeah,
for this."
okay.
Absolutely. So with that, do you feel comfortable going through and making a motion to appoint an individual, or are you at that point? And this one is for the 3-year term.
So unless they've changed the rules, they'll have to run at the 2-year break to fill the unfulfilled portion, unless that's been changed.
That was under discussion the last time, I think,
And I'm thinking
when
they
Tracy came in to fill Fox.
Yeah, and I think we found that they had changed the rule, hadn't
I believe so, but that, can you make a note of that?
they? Just to make sure.
Just to validate that.
Yeah.
I believe you're correct. We found that it was, but I don't want to go on record
So
and say that.
it would go from now until next November and then
December
or
or
whatever,
whatever.
in the last 2 years.
That is a possibility,
Yeah.
but it would be to
That's
fill
what-
the remainder of this one unless that rule is in play where they need that to redo it. But we can find that. So right now, do you have a nomination for this one? You have a motion, I should say, to fill this one?
Well, let me run this by you real quick, just curiosity.
Okay.
Let's just say theoretically that another seat might become vacant. Would we've got 2 good, strong candidates,
Yes.
or would we go the whole 30 days, or would we
Make
fill?
it fair.
Wouldn't necessarily have to, you have up to 30 days. So once I read another letter,
So
Then maybe we could,
do that
yes.
one also.
so it boils down to here first.
I don't feel extremely strongly either
Okay.
We
So
can let
is
that-
this,
way. Let them make.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
so is
All
this
for it.
something, out of curiosity, since I kind of see where you all are going, and I assumed it was going to go that way, would you want to go off of a random who put in first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Take a look, who put in first?
27th versus the 19th.
19th, who's the 19th?
Man,
Okay?
Okay.
Anyone want to do a motion?
Entertain a motion to appoint,
first come, first served.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
And we'll soon find out when she arrives if it's Lana or Lana, but, yes, I'll entertain a motion to appoint her to the vacancy.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, Oberlin,
Yes.
Frisbee,
Yes.
Sperling,
Yes.
Levens.
Yes.
Okay, which leads us into the read and accept Councilman Whittick's resignation letter submitted and dated 10/20/2016. Mayor, back on this day of October 20th, 2016, I am submitting my resignation to the village council because of personal issues that I am having. I regret that I have to leave earlier than my contract says, but I must move on. Thank you for allowing me to serve, and thank council for me. Respectfully submitted, Rick Whittick, October 20th, 2016. I kind of hinted to that before, that he was looking at doing that. So with that, the option is now, there is another vacant seat. What we can do is you have up to 30 days, and I believe it's from the 20th. That may not come into play, but if it is from that 20th, today is day number 18, and day 30 would be the 19th of this month. However, you do have a candidate that put in for Terry's seat, and since we are here and it falls under the special council meeting that we're here for, if you so choose, you may go through and do another motion to appoint that seat.
You need a motion
The
to
first
accept.
thing.
Oh, I need a
yes,
motion to
let's-
accept,
Let's make a motion. Anyone game for?
motion to
I'll
accept
make a
the
motion
Whittick.
to accept Rick Whittick's resignation.
Second?
Yeah, second.
Okay.
Frisbee,
Yes.
Sperling,
Regretfully, yes.
Levens,
Yes.
Oberlin.
Yes.
Okay, now that we hit rewind for a second, let's jump back forward. You may go through and do a motion to appoint. of that person, or you can wait for 30 days if you so choose, or you can not select and force it on me after the 30 days.
We're day 18. I'm not opposed to filling it right now, but
Then you want to make a motion?
well, I don't feel as though we're short-changing anybody who
No.
might be interested because we asked for 30 days.
I
We
would-
asked for 30.
I would agree with that 100%.
Well, with that being said, once again, I'll entertain a motion, and I'll entertain that we fill Mr. Whittick's vacancy with Mr. Armstrong.
Second.
Second.
Spurling,
Yes.
Blevins.
Yes.
Overland.
Yes.
Frisbee.
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves those two. Can we go through and make phone calls to both of them, or leave messages for them tonight? The other thing, the last on that list, or reschedule the 14th meeting if possible. I am going to be somewhat incapacitated that day. Would be extremely groggy if I came in
That's-
and may not be able to be understood.
You had a recent birthday?
No.
You're not there yet, you're getting close though.
But let's just say I'll have a procedure that day, and then Beth is not going to be here either. With that,
Oh, on the 14th.
on the 14th.
Okay.
The concern, when I talked with her on that, the concern was she would not be able to go through and do the finance portion of it, which is a really big thing. So what does the 15th look like for you guys?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't know yet. I have to travel, I know I'm gonna be gone 16th and 17th,
Okay,
but I don't know if we're traveling the 15th to get to the 16th and 17th.
okay.
I'll have to let you know.
I'll be in Pittsburgh this week, but next week's looking, unless this is an old picture of my wall calendar, next week looks pretty open, so
Can you take a picture of your wall calendar?
it's easier than trying to figure this thing out.
Okay.
I just snap a picture of the calendar and I've got it.
Okay.
That's my calendar. Hey, I'm gonna go for it and say, yes, 15th looks good to me.
What about? You good and you're good? You okay if we change it and then you let us
Yeah,
know?
yeah, you can change it and I'll let you know if I'll be there or not.
If we get, if the two new members accept and are sworn in and seated, we need 5 to declare for the finance.
The emergency, yes, yes.
If they get seated and sworn, then
Then
if
we're-
by
yes.
chance you are traveling that day.
Yeah,
then
I know I'm
it's-
definitely on the
so
16th,
we'll be
17th.
all right. Okay.
It's either that or I probably won't be here that night. It'd be bad.
And we would have no president to fill in for that,
Correct.
so we would be,
So, yes,
there's a little point in having a meeting.
yeah. We'll probably go through and do the appointing of a president, which would be for the November, December, and then we'll do it
Yeah.
all over again in January. So think of that as well. Need a motion to, did I have everything?
Mhm.
Okay, need a motion to come out of the special council meeting.
Motion to come out with special meeting.
We're not permitted to discuss any
Correct.
business, right, okay. Yep. Second.
Okay, Blevins.
Yes.
Overland.
Yes.
Spurling.
Yes.
Frisbee.
Yes.
Kevin?